Well, this is my morning. Partially dressed, mug of coffee, and Fortnite. Peace. Just got in my turn with this, so I think I'll draw a line here. Very wonkily. And move this over here. Yes, good. Grab some more food for the cats. We'll go for whitefish today. And I've actually made 2 more jugs of Huel because although I do have one at work, as I left there last night by accident and forgot to pick it up. Ooh, I've also got a bottle of tequila if you have emergency tequila usage. But yeah, I got these 2 to come with me to work, even though there's one at work already, because they don't tend to last much longer than about 24 hours, and the one at work will be there for longer than that. So, oh, hello, Baba, how you doing? So I'm not risking having no food and taking these with me instead. And if these end up not being used, I can drink one in the morning for breakfast. I have, however, found my extra sucker, which I was going to put over here, which I found actually stuck in Joe's car. I left there since we went to France. I forgot all about it and left it there. And I very conveniently put it to the outside of my car, which I'm glad I remembered to remove. Put it there for safekeeping so I wouldn't forget about it, but if I had forgotten about it, that would have been on the outside all the way to work, which wouldn't have been too great. I would one day like to have a camera on the outside of the car, because I think it looks pretty damn cool, but I wouldn't want to risk losing the camera on the motorway, so probably not worth it really, is it? So for now I will continue using this mount, but I will look at trying to get the other one back in place again once I have a better time to do it. But now commences my drive to work, and it is bloody warm in this car, so I have the aircon on for the first time in a long time. I think I've been spoiled by being in Joe's car by having aircon on there basically the entire journey, because it was like 35 degrees when we were driving around in hers, and it was lush having the windows up and still being quite cool. It's just weird, you open the windows like when you're cool inside and it's actually hotter outside. It was a very strange feeling. So I'm trying the same now, putting the aircon on a little bit, seeing if it hits my estimated range available as heavy as I think it will or not. Hopefully not too much really, because I used it a bit yesterday and didn't seem to impact it at all, so we shall see. Oh, bloody hell, it's dark tonight. Look at this. I can't believe how dark it is. It's like 10:30 at night, so it should be dark, but until very recently, it's still been quite daylight at 10 o'clock at night, so they seem to have changed sort of very rapidly. Maybe it's very cloudy tonight or something, I'm not sure, but it's creepy. I'm not driven in the dark for ages. But if you hadn't worked it out, I've finished work now. It's all done and dusted. I'm back in tomorrow, but I'm back in for a training day tomorrow, and then the day after that as well. And then 2 more days off, so I've kind of got 4 days out of work, although the next 2 are basically going to be work, let's be honest. So now they're being 22, straight to 11 at night. Okay, it's later than I thought it was, guys. I thought it was a bit earlier than that, but never mind. I'm now on the scrounge for some food, because I don't really fancy making anything proper. Might just have, oh, hello, yes. Might just have some savoury chicken rice, because that's very quick, very simple, and pretty tasty too. Oh, yes, hello, Hunter. Papa, what you looking like in here, eh? Can I see you? Can I see you? No, I can't see you at all. Could you open now? Oof, looks beautiful. But the real question is, do I add cheese to it? Because as we know, everything is better with cheese or chocolate. Not chocolate on this one, but cheese I'm sure would be grand. However, my cheese options are boursin, a little bit of boursin, I've ate most of it to be honest, but a little bit of boursin with garlic and herbs, maybe, or something that's so uncheese-like, they don't even call it cheese. Cheese squares, or 10 light slices, individually wrapped slices. They don't actually refer to it as being cheese. Reduced fat processed slices made using a blend of cheese, vegetable oil, and milk proteins. They don't even call it cheese anymore, so that I'm inclined to think wouldn't go very well with rice and chicken. But would boursin with garlic and herb work? I don't know, we're going to find out though. Yeah, there really wasn't much left at all. Actually, I ate most of it because I like boursin, but what I have got I'm mixing in, so at least there'll be a subtle change of taste there, and I do really like garlic, so I can't see this being a problem. I think this will be a win myself. And the verdict, hot. Pretty good, pretty damn good. Oh. But you know how this goes by now. It's 11 o'clock at night. I've had my rice, I've had my cheese, I've had to sit down and watch the video. I'm now going to bed, and I realise there's been very little, if even any content in today's video, but that is because I've done very little, if even anything, other than go to work and go back again. I'd like to say tomorrow will be more interesting, but I'm not in a place to make those promises right now. So instead, I'm going to leave it here and just tell you that there is a video tomorrow at 7 PM UK time, because there is every day. What will be in it, though, is a mystery, so maybe you want to come back and see that? Maybe not, maybe you do, I don't know. But either way, it's happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time, and I'll thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.